Hi, I'm Tasha from fitnessblender.com, and today I've got your quick bodyweight HIIT with active recovery intervals. We have 5 pairs of exercises, 20 seconds on for exercise 1, followed immediately by 30 seconds on for exercise 2, 2 rounds, no extra break between rounds. Each pair is followed by 30 seconds of active recovery. We'll also have 45-second challenges sprinkled throughout the workout. For equipment today, all you need is a mat. I'll show you modifications along the way. Warm-up and cool-down are both included. Let's go ahead and get started with warm-up. Warm-up is 4 minutes long, 30 seconds per exercise, no rest between exercises and no repeats. We get started in 10 seconds, squat, alternating knee hugs. Take those feet about shoulder distance apart, toes can point out slightly, relax, mentally prepare. Sink it down into your squat, bring that left knee up, grabbing right below the kneecap, place it back down, squat, we alternate, right comes up. So 4 minutes is a quick warm-up for intense work, so if you need a little bit more time to lubricate the joints, move around with some dynamic movement, feel free to add something to this. We have butt kickers on deck. You don't have to move full throttle just yet, but try to bring those heels up towards your glutes. You can take it to a jog, or you can be more aggressive and do the butt kicker. Pump those arms, heels come up to glutes. We're not at our highest tempo yet. Breathe. It's a short workout, but it's an effective workout, and I'm asking you to work very hard with me. You can always take this hop out. Reverse lunge, overhead press. I'm going to turn to the side. Stepping back, left leg first, palms are facing on those arms, press overhead, step center, switch, right leg back. Pressing overhead in the lunge, driving through full foot on the floor of whichever leg is in front. Start regulating your breath, moving between these more strength focused and cardio moves, kind of mimicking that up and down of the HIIT workout to come. Inchworm, knee pull-ins. Step it to the edge of your space, gentle bend in those knees, walk it out, once a plank, right knee in, left knee in, walk it back. Stand it all the way up and repeat. This time, left knee comes in first, left, right. If you need to, just bend those knees, create a little more of an angle. We're gonna stand it up for jump rope. Feet center, right underneath those hips, turning the arms, hopping lightly towards the balls of those feet. Regulate that breath. It's going to be your friend for this workout. It's finding a rhythm and consistency in your breath. You can march and tap nice and quickly if you don't like that hop. We have a deep squat, torso rotations. So feet wider than shoulder distance. Toes can still point out slightly. Squat center, leave your left arm down, rotate right to ceiling, come back center, left to ceiling, press through those heels, stand up, repeat. This time left to ceiling first. Left, right, center, and up. Let's get one more in. Line hops are on deck. Bring those feet under your hips. Find your imaginary line if you've got one. That's pretty cool. You got something to hop over then. Lightly forward and back. So from the side, towards the balls of those feet. You can run it out if you want to. We've got one more move of warm up. As I said, it's going by pretty quickly. Jumping jacks with a quarter turn. We jack, turn. I'm not taking my arms out wide for that quarter turn, just because I got a wall behind me. But as I can move forward, you could do that full overhead sweep. As always, you can take that hop out, tap, tap. I don't know why I'm slipping on non-existent sweat already. and relax. Moving right into pair number 1, we're starting with lower body, so larger muscle groups in a squat position. We're starting in 10 seconds. You're gonna sink it down low, take those feet a little bit wider than hip distance, lift the heels off the ground as an option. So here's your first 20 seconds. Heels come up once you've found your stable base. Think of this as your primer for that second move that lasts for 30 seconds. You're at the starting line of the track. You're in position. You've got all of that energy absorbed and you're ready to apply it in less than 3 seconds. Heels come down, forward and back. Super quick on that hop. Staying in a demi squat position. You don't have to come all the way down, but we are absorbing that shock in our muscles, not our joints. Option is that low monster walk, switching your leading leg from time to time. I already feel this. There's no break between round 1 and round 2. Go right back into that isometric hold. Ooh, I had to shake it out very quickly. Hold, balance, and up. This is where we start feeling the fire. You can keep your heels down. This is totally fine. You can play with range of motion, sit a little bit higher, but try to sink into it to get some work. Forward and back. Last time. Just like that, it's super quick. So if you know you're not challenging yourself, sink a little lower, but keep your chest lifted. Quick, quick, quick. Kind of like that line hop in warm up, but we're a little deeper in our squat. 30-second active recovery coming up. Holy smokes, there it is, body weight squats. Oh man. We go on to pair number 2. Remember, this active recovery is optional. Try to maintain good form though, while gaining your breath. We're holding a lunge position, right leg forward, arms overhead. 20 seconds. Just like in pair 1, here's our primer move. I'm turning to the side. Right leg forward, left leg back, 90-degree angle on both legs. Palms face, arms overhead. Breathe. Try and keep your weight evenly distributed. Your option, arms can come forward, a little less range of motion. Sprinter's arms with a hop. So give me a few arms, hop. Maybe about 6 of them. Thinking cheek to cheek. You can omit that hop, holy smokes, if you need to. My legs are burning. Up quick, right back down. We're gonna switch our isometric hold. Left leg comes forward. "20 seconds, there is no pause. If you see me taking a break, it's because I'm human and this burns. But by all means, don't wait on me. Oh boy, spectacular burn. Okay, we're at the starting line, get ready. We're off. Heart rate should be soaring, whether you add that hop or not. Legs burning, regardless. Try to land softly. You can even come in and tap. Quick, quick. Oh my goodness, we have an active recovery coming. You get a quick 5-second shakeout, reverse lunges. I was nice. On certain rounds, you get a little break in between. It's only 5 seconds though. We go into our first challenge move after this. 45 seconds. 3 count lower into a squat. Quickly jump it up for your squat jump. Quickly go into your squat thrust. Slow, quick for squat thrust. It's coming. Better watch little Tasha. 5 seconds to regroup. Take those feet wide. Slow down. So it's 3, 2, 1. Quick squat thrust. Back at the top. Playing with a little bit of tempo here. Load it up. Explode. into it. It's only 45 seconds. You only do it once. If there's a water break, your option, take out those hops. Explosive calf raise. Step, 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 and in. Less than 20. Keep your focus. Pay attention to the noises you make as you're landing. Absorb that shock. Oh boy. Finish that rep. Nicely done. It's time for our first water break, believe it or not. Press the pause button if you need a little extra time. I'll meet you back here for pier number 3. Welcome back from water break number 1. We are ready for pier number 3. If you like to use a mat for floor work, go ahead and have it near you. I'm just going to tap it out on the floor and see what happens. We're actually starting on the ground, so this might be our hardest one. Smack dab in the middle. Superman hold into high knees. So 20 seconds of this isometric hold, and I like to call it superhuman hold. So arms overhead, legs behind you, lift and hold. You're here for 20 seconds and you're gonna place those hands underneath your shoulders, drive your glutes up to the ceiling with a strong core, right into high knees. So we're gathering up all that energy. We're gonna turn it into quick action. You can lower your legs, whatever works for you. Hands right there, underneath the shoulders, up, right into it. Quickly coming up. Remember, we only do this twice. So now that you've gone through that first transition, you'll know what to do next round. Quick march option, you can pull overhead, whatever drives your heart rate up. When that starts beeping, start lowering down to the ground for round 2. Lower down. Belly flat, arms overhead, hold. As I said, you can lower the feet and just lift the upper body. You can keep upper body on the ground and just lift lower body. You can lift one at a time. As long as you're doing something and not just laying on the floor, we're good. Quick transition. Up, right into it. 30-second active recovery after this. Cheek to cheek on those arms. Leaning back ever so slightly. Get the core, hip flexors engaged. Less than 10. Second active recovery. Jump it out. Just like warm up. Remember, you can tap. Totally fine. When that buzzes for our 3-second countdown, we're transitioning back to the ground. Forearm plank. I know, be mindful of the up and down. Recover that breath. Already turning. Forearm plank. Elbows under shoulders. Tuck the hips. Gaze right past those fingertips. Hold. You're gonna up down walk into full plank position for twisting mountain climbers. I'm only laughing because this is just rude. Up, up, knee to opposite elbow. Breathe. So here's the intense movement. We can still feel intensity with isometric holds because you're still working. So you're essentially working 50-second chunk plus 50-second chunk. That's a long time to work. Back down to the forearms. Please note that from here, you can drop to those knees and hold. You're still active. You can also hold this on a stable incline. One more round, twisting climbers. Up, up. You can take out that hop. If you were smarter than me and used a mat, probably aren't slipping as much. I'm always looking for a safe spot. This doesn't feel safe, but it feels safer. We have an active recovery coming up. You'll stay in this full plank position and alternate with down dog. Oh my goodness, y'all. Here it is. Full plank and press. Full plank. Chest between shoulders. Glutes come up to the ceiling. And then we have our challenge. 3 counts down on that push-up. Regular tempo to press back up. Knees come in towards the chest quickly and back to plank for your plank thrust. Get ready. Quick 5-second transition. Remember, it's a 45-second interval, but once. Here we go, down slow. Down, 2, 3. Tempo, in, back. You can come to those knees. Down, 2, 3. Up, or come up for that hop or that quick walk in. Down, 2, 3. Press. Guess what? There's another water break coming. And we're more than halfway through. Oh boy, I am slipping. Let's see, can I do a couple of my toes? Will you join me? Just pretend and say yes. It's looking like even tempo. My arms are giving out. Relax. It's time for water break number 2. We only have one more pair after this. So 1 more pair, 1 more active recovery, and 1 more challenge. Hit pause if you need to, but I'll see you soon. Welcome back from water break number 2. We are on to our last pair. I am using my mat for this one. We will be on our backs. We're starting with the infamous hollow man hold. Second move, sprinter sit up. Let's just get going. We know the format now. Less than 10 seconds. We're holding that hollow man hold, that isometric hold, for 20 seconds as prep for our sprinter sit up. Head, chest, and legs lifted. Palms face. Shoulders down away from the ears. And breathe. So you at least get to drop the legs on the second move. We're focused on tempo, of course, quality movement. But here, hold. Drop, 30 seconds. Up and lift. Opposite arm and leg. Quick knee drive, quick torso lift. For this particular move, we're not twisting. Straight up, control the descent. Just like your high knees arms. Hollow man hold, round 2. Oh boy, hold. Remember, you can drop both legs. You can drop one. You can cradle that head gently. As long as you're priming the core for what's to come. You've got so many options here. Round 2. Drop them, sit it up. 30-second active recovery coming up. It's dead bug. And then we have 1 more challenge. My core is already feeling smoked. Pick up that tempo if you can. Shorten your range of motion into more of a crunch if you need to. 5-second transition, that was nice of me. Knees over hips, hands above shoulders. Right arm, left leg, extend just as far as you can go, keeping the spine in contact with the ground. So hips are slightly tucked. And all that means is that your core is braced and engaged. We're not trying to do anything monumental here in terms of moving. You're just bracing, keep it in, lower back on the floor. 5-second transition, triple count, bicycle crunch to reach. 45 seconds, we're here. Twist to opposite, 2, 3, both legs up, quick reach, back center. 1, 2, 3, up, reach. Try to alternate where you start. 2, 3. If you need to, you can sit up, you can take your breaks and come back into it. This is all that's left for the workout. Shorten your range of motion if necessary. You can even keep your knees bent. A little pulse. All right, less than 10 till the end. Come on. Finish your rep. And relax. Wow, we made it. Stay where you are. You can actually stay on your back. It's actually part of our first stretch and cool down. We're just gonna go into a full body stretch. I'm resetting my clock so that I don't keep you over time. Cool down is about 4 minutes, about 30 seconds per stretch. If you need to, you can sit for a couple seconds, press pause, and join me when you're ready. If you're ready, lay it down or stay where you were. Let those legs fall out to the side. Arms can reach overhead. Reach and elongate. So imagining that you have strings tied around your wrists and your ankles and they're pulling in opposite directions. Lengthen and pull and get into that recovery breath. Deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. Relax. From here, release those arms from overhead. Bring those knees right above the hips. Grab around your legs, so right below those knees, and gently rock side to side, giving your spine a little massage, a little love for all the things that it's gone through. You can rock forward and back if that feels good to you as well. Make the stretch, the dynamic stretch, work for you. And release. Let's let that left foot, or leg rather, come down to the ground. Right knee stays in. Gently extend that right leg up towards the ceiling, keeping shoulder blades in contact with the ground. And lower back in contact with the ground as you gently pull that leg in towards the body. You can rotate the ankle, play around with it. You should feel a nice stretch, hamstrings, glutes. Oh, that's amazing. And release. You might be able to stay where you are. I'm gonna flip it over just so I can see you laying it down. For our quadricep and hip flexor stretch, right leg on top. Grab on top of the shoelaces or your foot. Head can rest on the opposite arm. Keep that tuck in the hip as you put pressure into the palm of your hand. And release. Lay it back on your back. This time, right leg stays down. Left knee comes in. Gentle tug and then extend that leg up towards the ceiling, rotating the ankle whichever way you see fit. Gentle pull. Just as with the warm-up, if you need a little extra time and cool down, you can repeat these stretches or you can tack on any cool down or movement that works for you. And relax. As I said, you might be fine staying where you are. I want to face you. Quads, hip flexors, left side. So left leg on top this time, grabbing on the shoelaces or top of the foot. Gentle tuck, pull that hip under, press into the palm of your hand. Hopefully heart rate has come down, even if it's still elevated, it's at a manageable rate. And release. We're going to come up to seated position. So you can take those legs out in front of you, or you can cross them. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Chest opener stretch. Fingertips face the wall behind you. Chest pressing between those shoulders. Yes, fingertips will place. Sounds very, very proper. Press, press, press. And release. We're going to alternate between hugging our tree and shoulder rolls. So separating those shoulder blades, chin to chest, round out the spine. Couple second hold here. Come up, sit nice and tall. Shoulders up to the ears and back a few times. Back to our hug. Carve it out. Gentle pull. Back center. Shoulders up and forwards. And let's do that one more time, just because it feels so good. Hug it out. Hold for a couple extra seconds. And release, sit up nice and tall, 2 rolls back. And 2 rolls forward. And relax. Deep breath for good measure. Inhale, reach for the sky or the ceiling. And exhale, blow all the air out. Nicely done. That was quick, but it was intense, and I'm so glad that you joined me for it. Once again, my name is Tasha, and I hope I get to see you again soon. Workout complete.